Hey everyone, it's Wally, and today I am back with a classic Cantonese style dish that most Chinese kids like me growing up waited for our moms to make. So in Cantonese, it is called hamdan jingjuok bang. Translated to English, it is a meatloaf, but more specifically, it means salted egg with ground pork, which is shaped into a patty. Now, I've had some requests for this dish, and that's why I'm making it today. And it's also one of the easiest dishes to make. It is so difficult to screw up. So if you want to try making Cantonese dishes and you don't know what to start up with, I would recommend this one. So right here, I've got 300 grams of ground pork. Now this pork has a little bit more fat. So of course you can choose your own pork and just chop it up yourself. But for me, I bought it ground like this because if you guys don't know by now, I live in Thailand. Right now it is about like a bajillion degrees. It is so hot. And if I started chopping these into little small itty bitty bits, I'm gonna be sweating so much. So I'm just gonna stick with pre-ground pork. But at home, if you do want to chop it up yourself, just make sure that it's not like too fine. It should be a rather type of a coarse cut, just like that, okay? And you're perfectly fine. And of course, we need one salted egg. It could be duck egg, it could be chicken egg, it doesn't matter. If you guys wanna learn how to make salted eggs, let me know. Maybe I'll make one video in the future. Just a nub of ginger. I probably won't be using all of it. Plus some chopped spring onions, about 2 teaspoons. And of course, there's also going to be some sauces involved for marinating the pork meat, which we're going to do right now. Let's just crack open the egg first. So like I mentioned before, you can use duck egg or you can use chicken egg. This is a duck egg. I can tell just by that dark, rich orange color. Now, because salted egg is, of course, very salty, we're not gonna need a lot of salt in this dish, but we just need just a little bit of a flavor boost from some salty oyster sauce. So this is about 2 teaspoons. And just a teaspoon of soy sauce. About a 1/4 teaspoon of ground white pepper. And then we just massage this in first. And by the way, this Chinese dish, you can actually find it in Thailand. You can find it in certain wet dry markets, and it is called mu sap ning kai kem. So after staying in Thailand for so many years, it is so interesting to see that there are so many similarities in food, particularly with China and Southeast Asia. All right, so I just mixed it for a few minutes, so all the sauces should be in there. So at this point, I'm just gonna add the egg whites. And just leave the egg yolk aside for now. So the egg yolk is going to provide a salty taste as well as a very deep, rich flavor that's going to heighten the flavor of the pork. Just think about the way salt heightens the flavor of bacon or Virginia hams, So you kind of get the idea. I'm going to toss in 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. The cornstarch not only helps bind the pork together, it also creates some type of gravy, so. All right, a few minutes of mixing and that's done. I'm gonna toss in 2 teaspoons of cooking oil. All right, that's done. This is about a 7 or 8 inch plate. Drop in your pork. And this will be enough to serve about 3 to 4 people. Just pat it down, making sure that it is even. And what I like to do is I like to take the egg yolk, just cut it down in half. And then I just like to chop up the other half into small little chunks. Look at these salted duck eggs. They're like so thick and gooey. It kind of looks like candy. Take the chopped up duck eggs, spread it around, and the big piece goes right in the middle, just like that. And just slightly push in the salted egg into the pork patty. Then finally, for the ginger, we just need short little matchsticks. You can use as much as you like or as little as you like. Just like that, should be fine. And just sprinkle on the ginger. I mean, check it out. Isn't that just a beautiful dish? And by the way, you can actually prepare this in the morning. That's the way that my mom did it. And then when she would come back from work in the evening time, she would just take it out of the refrigerator and she would steam it inside hot water, or she would just steam it with the rice cooker. And that's why this type of dish is great for families. It's easy to make. Even your kids can make it. Along with some vegetables and white rice, this would be a terrific family meal. All right, so you're gonna want to steam this for about 8 to 10 minutes on high heat. Oh, check that out. That looks awesome. And it smells so good. Final touches, some spring onions. So to finish this off, I like to add just a drizzle of pure sesame oil. There you go. That's gonna make it really tasty. Got some ground pork and the salted egg. Can't go wrong. This is gonna be so yummy. I made it so many times. I know this is gonna be delicious. This just brings back so much childhood memories. The best, man, the best. So after seeing how easy it is to make this at home, I hope you folks do try it out at your own kitchen. But as always, I do make deliveries. I take Bitcoins and Camels as payment. I will see you all next time.